Testing, 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 testing. Hello. Nice. Let's see. Start a poll. You guys are going to see how I start polls here. BTC next target. Let's do 81K bullish or 60K bearish. Man, the entire ship is so loud. So I can't really unfortunately find a good place to live stream. But I think if I have my headset with noise cancellation, then it'll be fine because I can live stream anywhere and it really won't matter. But there's a lot of feedback and background noise no matter where I go on the ship. So, I mean, it has to unfortunately be in my cabin, which is kind of small, but I mean, I think it'll work. It's gonna have to work. Obviously, I was looking at Dojalon Mars, Uniswap. That's funny. You guys can see all the chat too. Yo, Dominic Mysterio says, "Yo, brace for impact." Why? Why? What's gonna happen? Do you think BTC is about to nuke right now? I mean, yeah, we are making lower highs right now, so this is pretty bearish. It does look like you want to fall off the table right now. So yeah, this looks so bearish right now. Like you just keep getting nonstop rejected at resistance, unfortunately. So I think bigger move down, maybe you come down and you create a higher low, which is what I think is going to happen. I think that you are actually going to create a higher low on the RSI and you're going to create a lower low on the price, and the price is probably going to take us to the what is it? The 200-day weekly moving average, which is around what is it like $58,000, if not lower. Let's see, are we getting some votes? And yeah, we got 3 votes in. We got 100% of the chat, even though we have like 4 people in here. Sometimes this is wrong, but I think right now because my internet sucks, I think this is wrong. But yeah, I mean, wow, we got 5 votes in now, and everyone's bearish right now. So rightfully so, man. We are getting rejected at resistance. So things are not looking good right now. Everything looks like, and we're actually, are we? We're about to come out of extreme fear, but I think we're going to go right back into it. We're almost 30 days into extreme fear. We have another week before, yeah, another 9 days of being in extreme fear. And I think that's a record. I really do think that's a record because every single time we've tagged extreme fear, we have gotten some sort of giant reversal. But this time we're actually just sitting in it. So that's why I think we are going to get that next move down. We're going to create a lower low as far as price goes, and then we're going to create a higher low on the RSI. And maybe then that's putting in a bottom. But if that happens, I think again we're in for a pretty big capitulation at that point. Maybe even below 58,000. But I'm going to look at buying and getting into and actually trading BTC at that point. So, so yeah, yeah, and I don't know if my chat's working. Like, we only got one. Like, what's so different about me live streaming on the boat as opposed to, at home? I don't get it. Usually we get a lot of conversation, but is it really just that bearish? Or are people just not typing? because there aren't that many people for whatever reason. Is it because my internet sucks over here? Josh Tag says, you think the next leg to BTC, you think next leg to 50K? No, maybe, but I mean, if you look at the weekly time frame on BTC, you actually did get a nice little bounce from our area of support at 60,000. But I do think that if we do come back down and have a nasty sell-off, I would probably put it at 58,000 and then 30% below that for that major final capitulation, which is going to put it at around $40,000. Personally, I'll start buying at 43. That's when I really want to get into BTC at 43,000. Because then anything under that is dollar cost averaging. It'll be gravy. Because I know at some point BTC will at least go back up to 43,000 so I can at least get my money back. But over here, it's kind of like if I know we're gonna get that capitulation, if I know it's gonna be so bearish where we're gonna drop down so much, then why wouldn't I wait until those areas to actually buy? So right now, I think 58,000 and then 40 to 43,000. So Keith Wallace says, dogging me, been paying me, man, these last two pumps. Uh, these last two pumps it had going from under 301 and having these 30 to 50% bounces is easy money. Yeah, and that's exactly why we look at areas of resistance overhead. So congratulations, because you're actually taking advantage of that, and you're actually taking advantage of, oops, it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, so you're actually taking advantage of these bounces, although they're not, massive bounces back up to macro areas of resistance. That's on the weekly, so I got to change it. There we go. Yeah, so although you're not coming back up to these areas, I mean, you're still forming some sort of uptrend. So arguably speaking, it's just a matter of time before you invalidate this. But if you're trading it and if you're taking these 30 to 50% pumps, which over here was 70%, and then over here was around 45%, then you're making bank, dude. So congratulations on that. We still have macro resistance between 3017 and 3027, which as of today is going to be around another 70 to 150% pump. So I hope you keep getting it, man. Dream Tanks TV, welcome. We got the Dogecoin millionaire in the chat. Welcome. So bearish, bro. Internet is fine, bro. Good to know. That's good. It's probably all pixely because, yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm on a webcam. I'm on a like laptop, webcam, but whatever. It's cruise internet. You're saying it's fine, so we're fine. Josh Tack says, I want to start DCA at 50K. Already got half BTC. Average cost basis is 34K. That's not bad. Yeah. So you'll actually be increasing your dollar cost average then if you're going to be buying at 50,000. And if your cost basis right now is, oh no, it says disconnected, reconnecting to OBS. I hope like is it going to be fine? There we go. Okay. I will do BTC only. Same here. Me too, Dominic. Maybe a little bit of Ethereum. No, I'm not touching anything but Bitcoin, man. Many alts will go to zero and will never come back. They have no real use case. Exactly. DreamTake says, "Hope you're doing good." Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So far, so good. Second night in the cruise, so we're having a good time. After this, we're gonna go tan, and we're gonna go to upper deck, and we're gonna tan, and then after that, I don't know, we're doing something on the ship. It's like trivia or something like that. I don't know what it is, but and then we're gonna get ready for dinner. So we're gonna actually do the whatever it's called, like just a normal dinner, and then yeah, and then that's it. The rest of the night we'll see. Let's see. What's up, Floofin? Welcome to the cruise live stream. Yeah, so I don't know if how early you came, but unfortunately, I don't think there's anywhere that I can actually live stream on the ship. So I know the scenery sucks right now, and we have a pretty small room, but it was really cheap, so Like I don't care. Um, but the next cruise I'm going on is going to be in August, and I'm going to Alaska. So do you know how sick it would be if I live stream on the cruise and I could actually show like glaciers and stuff in the background? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get really, really, really good headphones, like a headset, and it's going to have noise cancellation because anywhere I go here, you guys are going to pick up the feedback. So it's horrible on the mic. So I'm for next cruise, I'm gonna be buying a noise canceling headset so that I can actually go upper deck or go anywhere else and live stream and then actually have you guys see like, oh man, like Cryptomio Analysis is live streaming from a cruise. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. So that's gonna be the next big thing. So let's see, 60K or 40K, doesn't matter once BTC is trading at 250K. Exactly, but I'm broke. So I need to get in as cheap as possible because I don't have a lot of money, right? Dwayne Killy Kelly, welcome to the live stream, man. TA on SPY, we range bound for the last 8 weeks. Yeah, you got it. I'll take a look at Spy right now. Barry Floofin says, I hope you're having a great vacation. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ruin Walker, welcome. Welcome, Ruin Walker. I'm glad you're here, man. Let me know if there's anything you need me to look at for you. Shadow Shadow Frost says, Meow, you should be having a good time not here. Bro, you do realize there's 24 hours in a day. Like, I have to be doing something like at every single moment, dude. Like, there's so much time. There's so many things that you can do. I'm not gonna just waste time. Um, and plus, it's just an hour, right? There's we're doing so many different things. Like so we woke up this morning, we worked out, I did cardio, and then we went and grabbed breakfast, and then we did a general knowledge trivia, which we only got 5 out of 15 right. It was really hard. And then we got coffee, we went to the casino for a little bit, and after that, we went and got a little snack, and then now we're like back at the room. So we've already done all this stuff like so far right now. And after the live stream, we're gonna go tan, and then we're gonna go to dinner, and then we're gonna do whatever all these other activities afterwards. So this is like I'm gonna live stream and I'm just gonna get it in. I have to get in some work anyway, so an hour of live streaming and an hour of work isn't gonna kill me. Anyway, Dwayne Kelly says TA on on Spy. Oh man, are we about to capitulate, man? Dude, I mean, you literally just keep making all-time highs here. Moving averages are are flattening out. Sorry, they're flattening out. So we're probably in for a bigger move. I don't know if we're gonna actually come down and retest 651. That would be a pretty big drop. Um, but I don't like that we might be in for a 5% correction, which you can see it actually does coincide perfectly with this area of support. But yeah, I mean, this is so, man, this is so bullish right now. You are flattening out on the average moving averages, so I do think we are coming up on a big move. You might get a breakout. You might actually make an all-time high on SPY again, which is crazy because you've been making all-time highs all year. Yeah, so bullish, man. Um, I don't know if you're buying SPY or you're just buying SPY ETFs on Robinhood or whatnot, but I mean, dude, you can't go wrong with that. I would get in, but I would get in if like once we get a correction. I would hate to buy some sort of top right now and having price come back down to 650, 640. So you can see, I mean, looking at SPY on the weekly for you, yeah, I mean you're almost never coming back down to the 200-day moving average. So if you can ever get SPY at $500 as of right now, which is a little bit greedy. So let's just say the 100-day moving average at 595. That's personally where I would just start putting my retirement in and just calling it a day. But keep in mind, we were oversold. We did get a nice bounce to overbought, and then now we've just been consolidating here, but we've been making high prices. So we might be in for a correction, but again, it just depends on how low you think it's going to go. It might not even go back down. Like the worst case scenario would be probably 641 for a SPY, unless we're really bearish. But I'd say that you can even use the moving averages as support, which you have been, which would be like 680, 687, 689. So you're literally flattening out on the moving averages. So I do think you are in for a bigger move right now. And it looks like it's green. So you might actually get that breakout, man. But we'll see. Josh Tag says right. Ruin Walker says, I have this bump on the back. Wait, I have this bump on my back. You can take a look at. Oh, that's funny. No, I'll pass. Hey, I'm not a doctor, man. I'm meow analysis. I got cats. I don't have a, what do you call it? Like the tools to remove cysts and stuff or skin tags. You got to go to dermatologist for that, which is crazy because that's not covered under insurance because it's cosmetics. And I was getting like this mole, or not a mole, it was just something on my forehead. They're skin tags when the like little red dots. So they go, like, I went and you go and like they burn it off. They could freeze it off, or it's better if you burn it off. So I've been doing that um for the last couple years. I've been twice so far, and it's like $250 each time. So I don't know, whatever you have on your back, but if it's a bump, they probably have to cut it out. I know my friend, he had a bump on his face. It was like a cyst, and they have to actually cut it and to extract it, and then they sew it shut. But he finally got it removed. So Dwayne Killy Kelly says waiting for a daily close above 696 or a close below 677. It's a coin flip right now. It is. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, you might get that breakout. But yeah, 689. You're waiting for 689. 696. You're waiting for 696. Yeah. It is a coin flip, but it's so bullish. But again, it's flattening out. You are technically in the moving averages right now, so you might be looking at a downside. You might be looking at downside potential, but I mean, this is just so bullish right now. I wouldn't put it past it having some sort of correction as of right now because it is so bullish. Well, I got 16 bogeys in the chat. We got the cruise chat picking up, man. Let's go. Yeah, I wish I could show the ocean right now in the background, but unfortunately I can't. So it is what it is. Options, you're trading options. Good luck, man. Good luck. Well, good move for a put option or call. Yeah, good luck. Well, if it does right now, I mean, you're looking at probably I don't want to say because it's just it is a coin toss, man. I mean, you if you're shorting it or if you think it's going to go down, you're literally going against the trend. It's like, when you're on a roulette table, which I haven't played roulette at all this cruise yet, but I don't think I will. But when you're on a roulette table and there's like four blacks that's come up and everyone's like, "Oh my God, the next one's going to be red." I mean, you're really playing against the house if you're trying to short it. You're just expecting that this is the top. I mean, the trend says that you are bullish and you are going up still. It is very bullish. Like, you can't argue. Nobody can argue that. So regardless on what you do, Dwayne Kelly, good luck, and I hope you make the right call, and I hope it goes up for you, and I hope you get a bunch of money, man. Also, UPS is killing it. My friend's like, thank you for telling me about UPS because I told him last year when it was at $80, they were paying like 10% dividends. I was like, hey, if you want to get into UPS right now, get into UPS and get into this trade. He's not trading it though. He's like, no, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna hold it. I'm like, okay, good for you. And he has a bunch of UPS now, and his dollar cost average on UPS is 80, like $8 or $83. It's either 88 or 83. I'm not really too sure. It's one of those. I know it's in the 80s, but he's up a lot right now and he's been getting his dividend payouts. So definitely good call on UPS, man. Rune Walker says, I am so sorry. I got him talking about cysts. Yeah, I mean, we got 17 bogeys in the chat. So, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I'm sure 1 out of 17 people have a cyst or something like that. I got an MRI and they said I had a cyst, like, or they had something. Yeah, I had a cyst like in the back of my nose or something like that. Or like a benign thing or whatever like that. I'm like, dude, like, what the hell? I mean, I was expecting like way worse news. I was just like, oh man, I have like a freaking tumor or something. So when they said that, even then I was like, wait, what? No, like you're telling me I don't have a tumor? Oh, I have a cyst? Like in the back of my, like in the back of my face? Like what the hell? I want to get that. I want to get that removed. I want to get that removed. Let's see. What else are we looking at? BTC USD. Yeah, I hope it works out. Good call on the UPS stock. I mean, UPS when we were talking about it, it was yeah, looking at it here. Yeah. We actually hit our targets. Yeah. Look at this. What a beautiful trade, man. We have a safe chart, so Dwayne Kelly for the win. Generational bottom, like we said. I mean, good for whoever bought it. We did say that, so I don't know if I probably made videos on it, but it doesn't matter. It works out sometimes. It doesn't work out. I hate saying, "Oh, I was right," because trust me, I've been wrong. Not wrong, but we just look at the targets. So it's like, historically speaking, when UPS on the weekly especially is this bearish, then this is a good time to buy. And it actually, I could have said the same thing here at $133. You were extremely oversold, but it was just so bearish. And they were going through a lot of changes, like the CEO change, and then they're closing and they're doing layoffs. And it was a lot of information, which actually that would be pretty good to talk about in future videos or if I pivot into stocks, which I'm not stock me analysis yet, but another buying opportunity. So dollar cost averaging would have taken you like over 8 months, but at least you actually guaranteed buying the low, and then now you have the opportunity to sell. We have resistance at 107 to 123. So I mean, you're overbought on the RSI on the weekly time frame, so we might get some sort of correction. But as long as you're maintaining some sort of uptrend and you're making higher lows and you're staying over 107, then you're actually on track to break out of this downtrend, which is just more analysis, and then we could take a look at the targets on the upside after that. But I'm not going to do that right now. But anyway, yeah, he's up 50%, and I think he bought like 100, which is crazy. I did not tell him to buy 100, but or yeah, so I think he's up like a lot of money. So um, I did not tell him to buy 100 freaking stock or 100 shares. And he just really believed in me. So he was like, "Hey, are you 100% sure?" I'm like, I'm 99 because I can't say I'm 100, but I'm like, I was 99% sure. I'm like, yo, this is a generational bottom. You can at least get into this trade and sell between 107 and 123. But at this point, it's his call if he wants to take his profits or if he's just going to let it hold. I think UPS has pretty good dividend payouts too, so we'll see. Yo, super chat's coming in. Let's go. Dwayne Kelly for 5 beans. Thank you so much. That's $5, man. That's a foot long. I gotta find a Subway sandwich. I gotta find a Subway sandwich on board, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna blow that in the casino today. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna blow that in the casino today. Um, so part of the cruise is I got like $200 of fun credit in the casino, and um and we're using that. We were using that all night last night and today, and I'm up like $180. So we're like chilling right now. I'm like, yo, we can go after dinner. She likes this Badger game. My wife, I'm done. My wife likes this Badger game. It looks like a cat. It looks like one of the outdoor cats we take care of. And Buttaboo, um, if you guys if you guys hear him in the live streams, he always meows in the background because he's always hungry. But anyway, she's I'm probably gonna give her some like she's gonna play. Um, I don't know how much. I don't know. She's probably gonna lose everything. I'm just joking. She's not gonna lose everything, but yeah. So we're gonna play that tonight, which is fun. 75-cent bets, so it's not nothing too crazy. Um, but it's nice. It's like, oh, we're up, we're chilling, relax, dude. $181. That's a lot of money to be up. Yo, Ruined Walker for another $5. Looks like we're upping the bet tonight. Looks like we're gonna be betting 100 and or a dollar 60 bets. Let's go. Thank you, Ruined Walker. Ruined Walker is upgrading our bets. Thank you so much. $10, $10 from the chat. Let's go. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And then let me know if there's anything you need me to look at besides your cyst. Let me know if there's anything you need me to look at for you. We could kind of take a look at the targets and see. But man, what a slow move. I mean, this is September to February. So September, October, November, December, January. 6 months, man. He had to wait 6 months to get 50%. That's crazy. Let's see. Dwayne Kelly says, "Well, I work there, so I kind of get good info." Yeah. Hey, let me know. Let me know if I should sell or if I should buy more. No, no, I see the problem is that I can't buy over my cost basis, and I hate doing that because like in my mind it's a psychological thing where you're like, "Oh, I have to get in for as cheap as possible or I have to get in for lower than my average price, right? You always want to get in lower than your average price. But now it's up like, now it's up 50%. So you're telling me that I have to pay a premium of 50% for the same stock that I bought back at $83. Yeah, it was $83. Damn, we literally nailed it. So I'm pretty happy about that. If I was rich, oh my God, I would have made so much money here. Because like 50% on $8,000 is like, I guess, you know what? That's fine. I should not. We're playing the slow game. I got to get it out of my head. I'm not going to become a millionaire overnight, which is very annoying. Ugh, yeah, you know what? It's really annoying that I think that. So I got to get it out of my head. So we're just gonna have to go the slow way, unfortunately. But we're gonna get there and we'll figure it out. We're gonna get there and we'll figure it out. So yo, Matty Ghost, welcome to the live stream. Matty Ghost was my first ever $20 super chat. That was who I was talking about. So, Ruin Walker, you remember when you sent me 50 and I was like, I'll never forget about that? So, before that, my highest super chat that I've ever gotten was back in December of 2023 when I first started live streaming. And Matty Ghost, damn, Matty Ghost, it's been like you've been here, you've been with me for like 3 years, going on 3 years now. So, that's crazy. But Matty Ghost was the first ever $20 super chat that I ever got. So Matty Ghost was like my biggest super chat at the time ever. And I'll never forget that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10. Let's see what you said. Don't eat Subway. Excuse me. Don't eat Subway. I saw they use engineered food. When I get Subway, first of all, we don't really get Subway ever, so it's kind of like a meme. But second of all, when I get Subway, I get veggie. So I get flatbread. I put lettuce, tomato, extra lettuce, extra tomatoes, extra black olives, extra onions, um, bell peppers, a lot of tomatoes, and then a lot of black pepper and oregano. No cheese, uh, no cheese or anything like that. And then I do black pepper and oregano, and then I get the flatbread obviously toasted, and then that's it. So I don't get any yeah, dude, I don't get they have processed like I don't do processed meats. So or at least I try not to. I hate speaking in absolutes because it's like Oh my God, like you said you never do it. And it's like, come on, really, really gonna hold me accountable for that? But anyway, I try to stay away from processed meats, so like all the meats that they have basically. So that's typically what I get at Subway. So um I know the flatbread is like plastic or whatever like that, but you really can't engineer the lettuce, the tomatoes, and all that stuff. I think mostly the meat is. And yo, Matty Ghost, thank you so much for the $10. That's awesome. So I really appreciate that. And that's a lot of money. So thank you. Dwayne Kelly says I buy because I got a 10% discount off each share. Dude, I gotta work at UPS, man. 10%, you get a 10% discount. It's $8 off. Wait, if that's the case, then why don't you wait, no, that like there has to be some sort of like fail safe. So wait, if you get 8% off, or sorry, 10% off, then doesn't that mean that you could just buy and then you could just sell it immediately for 10%? I feel like that's illegal, but I feel like that's illegal, but just FYI, doesn't that mean that you can technically do that? Let's see. Let's bring up BTC, see if we're capitulating on the live stream or not. Not yet. We're not yet capitulating. I need to change this on the daily though, so let's see. There we go. Yeah, this is so bear guys, this is very bearish. Be careful. I don't mean to like FUD, but this structure very, very bearish. I mean, maybe we come back and make some sort of higher low but like this is overall pretty bearish. Regardless, you're kind of doing the same thing that you did before, which is creating some sort of bear flag. I buy. Oh no, I read that. Runewalker says DCA. Twinkies are bad, but taste like heaven. Yeah, I don't do Twinkies. I don't do Twinkies. Sanjeevan, welcome. Solon, welcome to the live stream, man. Hey, how are you? How are you? I'm good. I hope you're good. Thank you so much for coming by. Did you look at Babe Token already? If not, can you check it out? Sanjeevan, nobody came in here asking for Babe Token, so I have not checked Babe Token. I will take a look at your coin for you, so no worries, man. Whenever you want, just come in here when I'm live, and I'll always take a look at your coin. Let's see, Babe Token. I'm assuming you're gambling because you're a gambling man, which I hope it works out for you, and I hope you secure profits. But most importantly, like I always say, making money is something and keeping it is another. So make sure you have it, okay? Make sure you keep some of your profits and don't give it back, okay? Um, I just have to say that because maybe it does something, I don't think so, but I never mind. I'm not even don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that philosophy. Anyway, Babe token. What the heck? Babe token. Babe token. Oh my God, man, you're not buying this, are you? What the hell is this? Yeah, no, what the heck, man? What are you like? Hold on. Did you Banker? Oh, Banker coin. Yeah, I'll take a look at Banker coin for you. Maddie goes for another $5. That's $15 now. That's awesome. Thank you. Maddie Ghost says, I want a short stable USD, but it won't die. Stable. Oh, isn't that new coin that came out? Stable. Let me see. You want to short it, but it won't die. Let me take a look at Banker and then I'll take a look at Stable. Are you already in the short or no? Sorry, it's BNKR, right? Yeah, BNKR pairing. There we go. Man. Yeah, so for Banker, oh yeah, you're actually you're attempting to break out again. So first of all, Sanjeevan, just FYI, the last time you came in here and you asked for this, it was over here. We were forming a red candle and you did get a sell off, but like we said before, as long as you stay over 306, then you have a chance for a continuation and a breakout, okay? And then once you break out of here, the next target is 3085 previous high, and then a breakout should send you to the moon, which at that point we'll take a look at. So obviously high risk, high reward right now. But I think you're up anyway because before you came in here, you were buying it down here at 3047. So I know you want to hold it and you want to get this breakout, but you're still up 42%. So good for you. I would absolutely hate for it to come back down, but so far so good. I mean, it is respecting this area of resistance. So if it does break, if you do get that breakout of 306 to 3068, then you are looking at that next move to 85, which I think is another 40%. We looked, right? Yeah, 36%. So it's another 36% move from the current price. So that is the next area of resistance, which at that point we'll be doing the same thing where it's like, hey, this is resistance and you're up so much now. So it's whether you want to hold it or not. But that's what I think about Banker coin. So, and then let's take a look at stable. And I hope that made sense and I hope you make it. So just FYI, I'm rooting for you. Stable. At the end of the day, you're the one that's gambling, So it's like, you have to decide at what point, like, hey, like this is good. I'm good enough. I'm good enough with 40%, or hey, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and go a little bit higher than that. So for 28.75, 28, I think this is the right coin because it has that giant wick, that scam wick that it came out at. Let's see. Yeah. You know what? We will just take a look at it on here. I hate looking at it on TradingView though, but sorry, on CoinMarketCap. But I mean, yeah, I mean this looks like it's almost like forming a cup and handle. So if you're trying to short it, just be careful because you might actually get a breakout, and it is respecting this area of support. So if you're shorting it, then you need to break this area. Once you break it, maybe short it at 25, but not financial advice. Because once you get that confirmation, then you're looking at a deeper correction. And then the next area is 1 cent 80 to 2 cents. Because if you're bullish, then you can still argue that you are putting in a higher low and you're still maintaining an uptrend. But if you if it's really bullish, which it does look like it is, then you're probably going to come back down and retest this area of support, which you already have, and then get that nice move back up, which will send you back up to 4 cents 60 and then all-time highs. So no financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, let's see. Solon says, not babe. Yeah, it's Banker. I got it. I was like, oh my God, what the heck is this, yo? It's a 1.2. Like, did you create the coin or something? Because it was so low. I did a mini scalp earlier today. So did you make money? Yeah, you might have gotten in. So you probably did you probably got in. I can't believe I didn't bring a mouse pad. Oh my God, I did not bring a mouse pad. Oh, I'm so dumb. Well, let's see. Yeah, you would have gotten this move. I mean, that's still like 4%, 5% move. So if you're shorting it, that's not bad. At least you did. Yeah, if you did a scalp, then you got it. You got out real quick and made some money. So that's really good. What's up, Hidden Bull? Welcome to the 39 minute, uh, 39 minutes welcome to the 39-minute mark of the live stream, I guess. We got 24 bogeys in here. Let's go. Make sure you vote. We have 23 votes in, 61% is bearish, 81%, sorry, 61% is bearish, 39% is bullish, which probably accounts for why we have such low view. So why we have very low viewers right now, but it's fine. It's bearish. Nothing's going up, so nothing's really happening right now. Ruin Walker says, "What is your opinion on the memes, dude? I'm holding one of the memes, and it's horrible. They will have their time again. I hope so. Lots of strong projects out there, but 4 years down the road, Yeah, I sold at 28.09. Yeah, so you did get a nice scalp there, so that's pretty good. And what a perfect sell. Yeah, what a perfect sell. So, but I mean, overall in the longer time, I mean, if this doesn't get that breakout, then you are looking at capitulation and you're going to start forming like real big downtrends, but um a real big downtrend. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to risk it. That was a pretty good move. That's a smart move right there. So, congratulations on that. Yeah, I mean, my opinion on the memes is that I hold Dogelon on Mars, and I still can't believe, I don't know if I told you guys the story about this, but I still can't believe actually came back down and retested the 4 year, 6 year low. I got Shiba Inu on crypto.com back with it at 605, and I made like a lot of money on this coin, and I sold early, so it's crazy. Like, last cycle was something different, man, because you could have thrown anything, you could have thrown money into anywhere and you would have made money. Like, I fumbled so much and I still ended up making a good amount of money, but it doesn't matter. The market took it back throughout the course of dollar cost averaging down a utility coin that has real world use case, but unfortunately never went up. So it doesn't matter. I'm not bragging or saying that, oh, I made a lot of money, because no, I did, and then I gave it all back. So it doesn't really count. But yeah, I remember like how's Shiba Inu back down to these lows, and this is where I bought, and I ended up selling it here because obviously when you if you're any sort of, anyone, and you look at this chart, you're like, oh my God, this is bearish. Like, we're about to fall off the table. So I ended up taking profits here, and I missed out on this move, but it's okay. It is what it is. But it's just baffling that like it actually can't it the price right now is if I had held so if I had bought Shiba Inu and if I had held for the last 5 to 6 years, I would have the same amount of Shiba Inu. So I'm not a big fan of that. And I don't even know if this is gonna hold. You might actually keep going down and capitulating. So I don't even know if we don't get some sort of major reversal and invalidate this downtrend and at least start forming some sort of uptrend and breaking resistance, this thing might be cooked. And if this is cooked, Doge is going back down to 1 cent and everything else. So it's just crazy how bearish it is. Ruinwalker says Floki, Shiba Inu, Bonk, etc. I mean, they're all bearish. They're all bearish. Bonk, even Bonk, like you had your massive run and now you're just bearish. Next macro area support for Bonk is at 5 zeros 31. So it's just super bearish. Yeah, Floki's just in this downtrend right now. It never came up to resistance. You're actually using this downtrend as support. I haven't updated the chart since December, so nobody's like asked for it. So it's just super bearish. I mean, do you think like you're going to be in a downtrend right now and then all of a sudden you're going to go up? No, I think that you're going to be putting in a bottom and establishing a floor before you get some sort of reversal. And unless this is it here, then we're not there yet. So I think we got long ways away before we actually get some sort of bottom. But maybe it might be good for the next cycle. I mean, maybe you get massive moves up and you actually end up making the all-time highs that we were expecting this cycle, which is going to create the next wave of crypto millionaires. But I'm done with that because I'm not thinking like that anymore. I'll be fine with my like $4,000 to $5,000 wins. Like, I'm like clawing at it, Like, I'm like really, really, really trying. So I like I'm over that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna play it smart. I'm just gonna have to take my small wins and compound it and grow that way. And that's no more buying Floki, Shiba Inu, or I mean, it was nice because I saw it and I saw the potential and I saw how easy it is at the time to just churn $4,000 into $20,000 in 6 hours. And I'm like, oh, and I'm sure, more of you can relate, especially if you're here. But dude, like you guys have to understand that is the best feeling ever. And I know some of you guys have actually felt that, had that feeling. So it's the best feeling ever. So, it is what it is. I'm just gonna force myself to feel that with like smaller wins because it's just gonna be a little bit smarter as opposed to getting into this coin, guys, and dollar cost averaging down and just thank God I sold that 14 and 6 cents. And because if I didn't, I would have been screwed. So like imagine buying this and then just like dying. Like it's just like dying. Maybe you might get some sort of short squeeze, get back up to 10 cents, but what is it going to do after? There's no, if you're holding it, it's probably just going to go back down to zero. Adam is back. We could check it out in a second. Let me catch up on the chats. Dwayne Kelly says, "Hope we all make. We just need one good coin that runs when BTC runs." I agree, but my one coin is Dogelon, and it's getting to that point where I need to get out to have that capital to actually start buying into putting it into BTC. Accumulation DCA is my plan. That's my plan for BTC and only BTC. Because again, that's what I did with Orchid. That's what I did with Dojo on Mars. It did not work out for me. So I know that BTC at some point is going to hit back $60,000. So I'm fine with being down in the short term if I know I can make money in the future. And I'm not even buying at 60K. So I'm just using that as an example. Vansbeal, welcome. How's your Caspa doing? Vansville says BTC big crash next week. Vansville is calling for a big crash next week. Yo, Maddie goes for another $5. That is $20 now. That's 20 bucks, man. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. Wow. So I guess we're gonna up our bet tonight. I guess it's gonna be $2.40. I don't even think they go. Does it? Is it 240? I know it's 160 for sure. I guess it just depends on what you play. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's $20. That's a lot of money. So thank you. Power was another one. Power is old and they're trying to tokenize the power grid. Like it was supposed to go into like the power grid. So actual real world use case. Um what even happened with power? Yeah, what happened to power? Did that coin, where is that coin? Yeah, what happened to Power? It was a different logo. Did they change their logo? Yeah, did they change their logo? Yeah, it wasn't this one. Do you guys remember what Power I'm talking about? Yeah, where's that coin? Let's see. Power USDT. Is that a meme coin or can you give me a little bit more data on that? Power USDT. Can you give me the price on that, please? Is it this one? Is it the $93 million one? $100 in a meme for 8, 12 years from now. Yeah, it might be zero though. That's the thing. We've been here before, guys. We're gonna be fine. That's true. Yo, Metal Detecting England, welcome. Yo, Dwayne Kelly, let's go for another 5 beans. That's awesome. Let's go. Thank you for the super chats, man. I really appreciate that. Go big. Go win big on your bet tonight. Yo, you know what? I don't even know what to say, man. I hate I hate gambling. It's so stressful. And I told myself I'm never gonna do it, but I just hate the feeling of losing. So, but I'm up. I'm up 180 bucks. So I guess it's okay. I will bet. You know what? on the Badger game, so whatever it is, I'll bet $1.60. Sorry, my wife will bet $1.60 on that. So that that will hopefully she gets the bonus on that because it's a pretty cool bonus because it gives you like it does like the little log thing and then it gives you the opportunity to like get like the mini, the minor, the maxi or whatever it's called. So it's pretty cool. I just ended up playing we were in the casino short time today. I ended up playing this King Kong game. Dude, it was the funnest. I don't even know if that's a word. It was the funnest game ever. It was so much fun. It was giving me bonuses left and right. And I ended up making like a lot of money on that. Most of the $180 profit came from King Kong. Um, and then we went to this pig game and then that gave me like $60. And then I lost like I went to Wheel of Fortune earlier and I lost $80. So it kind of balances out, but man, Wheel of Fortune, man. Gotta stay away from that. Yo, Maddie, power, tell me which one. I think this is the right power, right? But just let me know. 44 cents. Maddie Go says, Buon's coin. Buon's coin. Oh, you said 44 cents. Got it. Okay. So it's this one. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it wants to have a breakout right now. Let me look at the tokenomics. So the tokenomics, man, this coin just came out and it's releasing a bunch of coins. So just be careful with this coin. Obviously, I always show this because it's so important, especially when a coin comes out and it's not fully diluted. So you have to look at the fully diluted market cap because as they release coins into circulation, it increases the market cap and it's inflationary. So most likely it's either staking or distributing to their teams or investors. And what they do is they typically sell, which causes a lot of selling pressure and pushes the price down. It's going to take a lot of volume to eventually get it back up to that price. Very important tokenomics. Now, in terms of power protocol, if you do actually get this breakout, I mean, this doesn't look bad, man. So if you're a gambling man and if you're looking for the next higher high, I guess technically this isn't a gamble. I don't even know what this coin is, but you're looking at breakout from this. You're looking at a breakout to 84 cents, which as of today is going to be around a 96% pump. Now, just keep in mind on the shorter time frame, as long as you're over this area of support at 33 to 38 cents, meaning we could still come back down here, retest support, and then go up from here. As long as you stay over this area, then the target on the upside is still valid. If we don't, then you're looking at a deeper correction. However, it is that bearish where you're still maintaining an uptrend. And the next areas of support at that point is going to be around 22 to 26 cents. Man, my back is hurting now. Super awkward. I have to like sit on the ground, like an animal. Let's see. And thank you so much for the $20, man. That's awesome. And Dwayne Kelly, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Just do it. How's everyone doing? What's up, Metal Detecting England? Have you ever looked at Bitcoin Power Law? No, I have not. Hidden Bull says, shh, don't let any of the secrets of the universe out. Oh, that's funny. It's on Binance. Yo, Maddie, so I looked at the right one, right? I looked at this one. Yeah, it's on Binance. It's on Binance Alpha with 1.9 million. I don't know what the difference between Binance and Binance Alpha is. I'm assuming that if this thing ends up getting listed on the retail side for Binance, it's probably going to have an explosive move up. But yeah, I mean, it is on Binance Alpha, which I think is where they list the coins before they. It's like kind of like Coinbase Wallet as opposed to Coinbase Retail. But you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let's see. What's BTC doing? It's being bearish like always. So yeah, man, that King Kong game was like so much fun, man. We were there for like 30, 40 minutes like playing and it was just giving like us bonus after bonus after bonus. And the visuals were really like really good. Man, King Kong loves us. Super fun. Super fun game. It was like worth it. Like it could have taken all my money. But after it gave me the last bonus, I was like, okay, all right, you know what? We're done. Like we're up right now. We don't need it. Like how much more can you really ask for, right? Like $100 or whatever it was on that machine. Like how much more do you actually I think the last bonus was like $111. I'm like, yeah, like what I'm betting 70 cents or 75 cents. So how much more that's like more than 100x. Like this machine is gonna take it all back. I'm not giving it back to you, King Kong. And then these other people sat down. I'm like, hey, I just won a lot of money on that. So just FYI. That's not how it works. Hey, I hope you keep winning. Man, yeah, there are people that scalp you too. Like if they see you losing money, they just stand there and wait. It's crazy. The casino is crazy. Like, why is this person just looking at me right now? Like I'm gonna make sure he sees me hit a bonus and then I'm gonna leave. Like, oh, go ahead. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna sit behind him and be like, oh, well, I'll just wait until you load up the machine and then I'll come back and then I'll take your money. But I'm gonna do it right in front of you. It's not gonna be like me hiding. It's gonna be literally me sitting right next to the machine. Not sure. I buy them on leverage with Blowfin. Yo, good luck. Matty Ghost, good luck. Or are you going in deep with this? Or are you kind of gambling? If you're doing it on leverage, what is your liquidation price? Game over, says Brett. I'll take a look at Brett. We're 56 minutes in, so we'll be live for another like 5 minutes. We'll look at a couple more coins. We got a good churn out today. 25 bogeys in the chat. That's pretty good. Yesterday was really bad, but I think it was like the internet or whatever it was. I'm not really too sure, but today's better. But I mean, it's bearish, so I'm really grateful that I'm getting at least 25 viewers. Typically when we're bullish, we get up to 60. Maybe one day it'll be like 100, but I really do appreciate the churn out. So Vansfield says, I tell myself I quit weed every day, then the next day I go pick up again. Hey man, I'm not judging you. You could do whatever you want, man. Hidden Bull says free money. Yeah. Game Over says, can you do Brett, please? Yeah, I think you're talking about Brett on based. So yeah, so I think you're talking about Brett based, right? The blue one. Yeah, this one on air. Let's do this one. Yeah, this one. So I think we don't have a chart for this. Hold on. Oh, it's kind of a gamble right now, but I don't like the fact this is 71 million market cap. I thought we had a chart for this, but I guess we don't. So let's just create a chart for you. Yeah, so for Brett, very bearish, obviously. Yeah, I mean this is very bearish. You're just stuck in a downtrend right now. If I can show this, even though my mouse is on the carpet because I don't have a mouse pad. Man, amateur move, amateur mistake. Yeah, so very, very, very bearish. Next macro area of support for Brett is 205. It's a 71 million liquidity. I mean, if you're looking for a lower high, I mean, you are getting bounces. So even back here, you had a 618 retracement and then price capitulated. On the shorter time frame, you could kind of do the same thing here and say you had a 236,382 retracement, which these aren't small moves, right? I mean, you're looking at 62%, so that's a lot of money. So given that you're buying right now and hoping that you are getting a bounce, just keep in mind that you do have resistance overhead at between, and this is very short-term time frame, so I don't know if you're trading it, but this is where traders will be taking profits. So we could kind of do this because you could still get a bounce and you could still validate this downtrend. The only time you're invalidating this is if you're breaking out, which then at that point we could take a look at it on the macro time frame. But you have resistance at 208 to 1 cent and 1 cent 30. So if you're trying to trade it, you're looking at between 43% and then up to 88% in a bullish case scenario in the short term. Remember, short term, because macro, you're still bearish. But that, yeah, that's pretty much for Brett, not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's it. So, oh, it's just crazy. It's like the end of the live stream. We're getting more people, and that kind of sucks. So let's see. Good luck. See you, my friend. Yeah, I'll let you guys know in tomorrow's live stream. So tomorrow, I don't know when I'll be live streaming, but I will figure it out probably around the same time, I'm assuming. So like, man, tomorrow's Monday. Oh no. Yeah, probably the same time. So I'll let you guys know. Obviously, I'll put up a post, but I think we're gonna call it here. I'll read the chat and then we'll call it here. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how I do tomorrow. Metal Detecting says, I need to start DCA Bitcoin again. Yes, you do. Do it with me. When I buy it, I'm gonna show it I'm gonna show it on the live streams and stuff. So we'll do it together. So Game Over says, I do think Brett is going to drop, but the move's big, hoping to DCA into the lows. Good luck, man. I hope it works out for you. Callie Gold, welcome to the end of the live stream. I will be live again tomorrow around the same time, so I hope to catch you in tomorrow's live stream. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I hope to see everybody in tomorrow's live stream. Thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers, and all the super chats. The super chats were a lot today, so I really appreciate it. That's so awesome. So thank you so much for that. Anyways, have a great day. Have a great night, and